This tape recorder is helpful during late nights. Don't judge me, Pierre. It's my only way to hear a human voice now.
Tu es mon seul ami.
A little perfection for the road. Ahead, Boisseau's Park and the beach. Left, St. Exel's Church. The closed cover is moving, but not enough so I can see. If only there was a gust of wind. have to wait a bit for the gem to recharge. Long time no see, Boisseau's Park. Park mausoleums were not spared by the cult either. They are a real scourge for this village. Only one destination for you? My bag. Nothing. Let's take a walk. Just you and me. I could not finish fixing this fence because the damn bird stole my van's key, where all my tools are. I have been trying to get them back, but it's nested high up, and I can't seem to attract it. If you manage to get my keys back, please call me at the number written on my truck, Mr. Levins. I'm going to need something to break those. I feel that the wind turbine is going to need a little help from me to launch. There's a thieving crow's nest right up there. As expected, it has something in its beak, but it will only leave its nest if it appears safe to do so. Beach access and renovation. Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus picatrix. I know you, you little flying thief. They keep their precious loot inside their beak, which makes it really hard to get back. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers. That will teach you to look at me sideways. I don't think I can get used to it. There's a thieving crow's nest right up there. As expected, it has something in its beak, but it will only leave its nest if it appears safe to do so. Take that! Minus the birdie should feel free to leave its nest now. Now I need to attract it. It left its nest. Birdie, it's between you and me now. Now that the scarecrows are gone, I need something to attract it.
solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. You know it as well as I, the devil hides in the details. The solution of this puzzle too.
I'm done with you. I am the repairman in charge of fixing this gate. I've found a way to supply current to this unpredictable electrical panel. I've linked it to one of the small wind generators we have in the village. As long as there is wind, there will be current. Only issue is that while I was fixing it, one of those freaking birds stole the key from my van. If you find them, please bring them to my office. Mr. Levins. The lever is pushed, but the blades need an initial push. Completely locked. Completely locked. It won't open from this side. There. We told you stealing was bad. Now, I only need to find the truck. Probably not an organized person. He left a client's tape inside his toolbox. Excellent.
Tu m'aimes? Moi je t'aime.
Hello, Mr. Levant. I'm calling you because I have, again, a problem with the digital code that you installed last year. As I can't see very well at night, I asked you to make each key sound different. But for a few days when I entered the code you gave me, 2 keys no longer make noise. Listen! Could you contact me when you get my message? This is becoming a real problem for me.
Stay on the floor. The energy is not sufficient. This needs an additional source of current. The energy is not sufficient. This needs an additional source of current. The energy is not sufficient. The energy is not sufficient. This needs an additional source of current. The lever is pushed, but the blades need an initial push. Great! It was enough to start the turbine. The beach. Here we go. I think I found the antenna. Nothing. Perfect. The Keys were a place of the particularly intense fishing that supplied the region. Following the drop in activity, this fishing port was converted into a simple marina. It is always possible at low tide to find fishing traps with shellfish in them. An anti-cult movement sticker. I'll speak out against you. This sect seems to have been terrorizing the people of St. Exel for too long. This trap doesn't look the same as the others. The stitches are finer. But this one's empty. How shellfish of you. This bridge needs a lever to unlock it. You are the one I'm looking for. This gas pump is probably older than me. Afraid of no boat anymore, are you? No storm will be able to bring down such an antenna. Not too professionally closed, the way I like them. What happens if I remove this circuit breaker? Snow? You gotta be kidding me. No way in hell. I'll turn into an ice block if I stay like that. I need to get warmer clothes at the house. Fast. Exhibition of original Moonstone furniture. Let me guess. You want me to serve you a refreshing perfection. Is that it? I always forget to drink. A note from the local fishermen about seagulls. Obviously, they spent their time stealing the shellfish from traps. This could have an impact on future deliveries. There is a lot of other information that could be useful to me. I'll write that down. They left a message. For me? I'm going to be curious.
Honey, it's me. I did something stupid. Again. I dropped the key to the restaurant in the gutter in front of the post office, and I can't get it back. I know you have a lot of work with the ending exhibition, but as soon as it's over, can you open to Artisan with the double? I don't understand why so many people are attracted by a stupid secretary that unlocks with the help of light. Our superb cooking skills should be enough for them. In any case, before they start their work, don't forget to store our most important items in this secretary. We'll just have to remember to put them away before reopening the exhibition. And most importantly, don't forget to put inside what the Doro gave us to access their garden. Sorry to be your super mega burden. Love ya.
I am gonna need a key for this one. When the new owner bought the restaurant from the famous craftsman George, they decided to keep the Moonstone furniture from his personal collection. This stone is very sensitive to light and shines brightly when exposed to daylight. That's what was making all the noise upstairs. Why is this furniture moving by itself? Am I going crazy? I can feel the humidity on this floor. It's no longer watertight. Explains the closure for renovation of the restaurant. Luckily, some light seeps through these boards so I can see something. Secretary has a full moonstone connected to its lock mechanism. This piece of furniture is only unlocked when it is hit by daylight, keeping your precious possessions safe from thieves at night. Damn you, George. Yes! The light has touched the secretaire. It's probably unlocked now. Dear Rose house key. That's a big one. Probably a gate or something nearby. I am gonna need a key for this one. Completely locked. It's like we instantly changed the season. But not for the better. Damn. I can't use the door because of the snow. I've never seen St. Exel under this amount of snow. Find the positives, Elise. That's good. I left my clothes in one of the cabinets in the hall. I am a living experiment on sugar. If I get you back, I'll let you have the remote. I promise.
You mio. Te revoilà.
Who cares? That circuit breaker inside the antenna. The cult was stealing them. They probably had tons of them. I'm sure it was what was blocking the submarine's communication. The sect seems to know more than what Matthew imagined. He thought the devotees met at the Assumption Church. I will try my luck there. Ahead, Boisseau's Park in the beach. Left, St. Exel's Church. It won't open from this side. Why did they have to attack during the fair? It's my favorite event in this damn village. Pierre, where are you?
Oh, oof. T'es mal, Steve.
Honey, it's me. I did something stupid. Again. I dropped the key to the restaurant in the gutter in front of the post office, and I can't get it back.
I finished reading the documents Matthew Banks had left for his replacement, who never came. Matthew apparently needed to join the lighthouse maintenance team to gain access to the Rorqual cell. To achieve this, he was forced to make a deal. The sect could help him get hired quickly, but in exchange, Matthew would have to pass on the information obtained once there. He didn't know why the cult was interested in all this, but he needed them, so he agreed in order to continue his investigation. Matthew knew that the Rorqual cell used a specific radio frequency to communicate with the outside. Just before his departure, he discovered that the cell could no longer connect to this very frequency. The radio worked well, but the signal of this wave was scrambled, which prevented transmissions. It looked like sabotage, but who was behind it all? A member of the lighthouse team? Another spy? Only one thing was clear to him. If someone had wanted to disturb the signal, he would have gone through the big antenna of St. Exel. I have already spotted it in the past. It is on the quays towards the beach. I just have to go there. This bridge could do with a nudge. The lever is pushed, but the bridge seems stuck and could do with a nudge.
Tu m'avais manqué.
Nothing. Warning, floating pontoon follows the movement of the tide. You are in front of the ingenious Fisherman's Gate, former contribution of the artist George. The gate is now only used to close, at the press of a button, access to the walkway leading to the Assumption Church. This gate has the particularity of being self-powered and only works during low tide.
Ne m'oublie pas.
This portal only works when the tide is low. I should keep an eye on the time.
Tu es mon seul ami.
It won't open from this side.
Welcome to one of the original creations from George's workshop. can picture you already rushing towards a solution which may not be correct. The next one will be to solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. We often forget the path that brings us back to the finish, to the beginning, to the start. Yes, to the start. Yet, welcome to one of the original creations from George's workshop. It would be funny if this table said interesting things at times, wouldn't it? Good luck with this puzzle. It would be funny if this table said interesting things at times, wouldn't it? You'll figure this one out easily, I hope. You know it as well as I, the devil hides in the details. The solution of this puzzle too. May the force be with you. We often forget the path that brings us back to the finish, to the beginning, to the start. Yes, to the start.
It's not working. It must be missing some part. You can still see a cog was removed here. Another mission for Elise the Fixer. My path is just behind this gate. I need to get this thing working again. I'm gonna need you. The tunnel collapsed on itself. U-turn. Wow. It's completely surreal to see the submarine here. Let's take a walk. Just you and me. If ever the washing machine breaks down, I know where Pierre can do my laundry. Shrimp fishing guide. A fisherman must have forgotten that here. Some of these tips could be useful. I might need you. The keys were built by the Dureau family. Their house can be found at the end of them. To facilitate the management of water from the White Manor, a path leading to it has also been developed. God, it's working. Why is it closing? I'm sure it's because of these birds perched on it. one destination for you. My bag. I'm gonna need you. I saw this submarine on a board in my basement. It is the French submarine of the Rockwell service, which inspected the ocean floor off St. Exel. It arrived on this beach completely destroyed. Why? The submarine was tracking something. Did this thing attack it? Something else could be residing at the bottom of the sea? Another submarine? That's it. All the birds are busy. Stay this way, please. The church is close now. Tree cycle. Elise, if you don't understand what's in front of you, it probably means you are facing modern art. They didn't forget to leave their little gifts everywhere.
Residents of Saint-Exile, I observe you, and I see great suffering in you. You are deeply sad, and yet you persist in not wanting to acknowledge it. The situation here has been deteriorating for years, and no one has come up with solutions to your problems. No one wants to face it, but our village is sick at heart. Here and there, some think that a curse has befallen our lands. Well, these people were right. Saint-Exile is not just a village. This place has a soul. If you've lived here long enough, you've definitely felt it shining through its walls, trees, and cobblestones. At least you could feel it. Something has changed, and it has for too long. A dark and silent poison proliferates in the veins formed by our alleys and ends up washing up at the foot of our doors, contaminating us a little more each day. Saint-Exile is not just a village, and its creation is no accident. The ancients never doubted it. Someone, or rather something, greater than us, decided to gather us here a long time ago. He made us build this village and protected our ancestors in exchange for his benevolence. Some of us honor him for that. It is the same entity which today has decided to call you to order and punish you. Unlike you, I never doubted its existence and its great power. It chose me to guide you like a shepherd bathed in the light of his wisdom. Join us so that this nightmare finally ends. From now on, you are aware and cannot go back. If you don't bend to his will, you'll end up paying for it. Only one possible solution is offered to you. Obey.
I don't see much. Let's walk with caution. I have a feeling that we can win gifts and they arrive right in this vase.
Behind all great puzzles lies an even greater man.
I'm done with you. $1990. Inauguration of George's Museum in the company of St. Exel's mayor. Always up to new challenges, the museum is located to attract people to an isolated part of the village. Facing the power supply issues of St. Exel, George electrically autonomized his museum. So you're Nico the robot. You don't seem super friendly for something made to amuse kids. Still, he and the museum look shut down for now. George, with the momentary storm, your windmill system went into safety mode and stopped. I wanted to reactivate it, but I couldn't put my hand back on the lever. In the meantime, the museum will remain in the dark. I think I'm going to need a lever. So, the wind turbines providing him with power stopped working. I wonder where they are. This house no longer serves as a vicarage, if the full letterbox is anything to go by. The devotees deteriorated his facade to intimidate him. I'm on the right track. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. You are on one of the highest points of St. Exel. The Assumption Church was built against the edge of this cliff. This panorama has become an emblematic place for those who like to observe the flora and wildlife of the region. Wow, I finally got there. St. Exel Church. That's one elaborate sundial. Despite its look, I'm sure people can still use it. But I have a watch. This smell of dust and candles. No doubt I'm on the right track. This setup looks recent. They probably did it just before the attack on the village. Okay, have some courage, Elise. Tomb of Father Roald, abbot who watched over the population of St. Exel. He dedicated his life to the village and the population. He distinguished himself in particular by his taste for religious, spiritual, and cultural texts. The large library of the Assumption Church is in his image. Cemetery. Shit. What are they doing here? I'm not sure I really want to know. It has been condemned by the sect. I could never open that one. The Angel and the Newborn, unknown artist. This statue is incredible.
The time has come, my friends. Everything has been revealed to me. I understand why the most basic things, like having babies, has been taken from us. Our divinity, that required so much sacrifice, is still not content. The village kids have had it easy for too long. They need to share our burden. It talked to me and asked to surrender them to its will. Generations have forgotten how this village was built. It is time for a history lesson. We placed statues to display each person we sent to see. In their anonymity, they remind us of the road still to be endured. But be reassured, my devotees, this road is coming to an end. I found a way to communicate with our protector. It has chosen me as its vessel and talked to me so many times. I will finally be able to answer. A few of us were meeting secretly in preparation for our next and last action. It will all be revealed to you tonight after the festivities. Do not enter the crypt yet. I have the answers you have all been looking for. I will remove this poison from our life.
This staging was prepared while the population was at the festivities. The population of St. Exel being already fragile. I dare to imagine the trauma of people if they had been exposed to this. Vegetable garden and scriptorium. It must have taken a lot of time to set up all this staging. A lot of struggling souls probably joined the devotees over time. Interesting. This book traces the entire history of the church and the creation of this cross. I'll take it with me for my bedtime reading. This church seems to hide a lot of secrets from me. This door seems locked by a complex mechanism. This door can be unlocked from the other side. The annual High Mass is still maintained for the day after the Feast of the Village. Like previous years, we are expecting many of you. The sect had chosen the right place and the right time to strike a blow. Tomb of the Darrow family who contributed greatly to the creation of the port of St. Exel. The fishing activity was so important that the family built their house at the end of the quays. They thus were the first informed of the contents of the merchants' cargoes in St. Exel. An envied position. The de Vigneault Mausoleum. They played an important part in the development of St. Exel. This family was in charge of the local agriculture. They ultimately defended the village by burning their own crops. The flower house was once their home, but it is now owned by the town. I am gonna need a key for this one. Tomb of Father Rouault, abbot who watched over the population. He distinguished himself in particular by his taste for religious, spiritual, and cultural texts. The large library of the Assumption Church is in his image. Excellent. I could move faster with such a bike, but with these ghosts on the road, I really wouldn't be discreet. There are no bad moments to officialize a bond. Bulletin from the city of St. Exel. The structure has been weakened and water can infiltrate the wall. The town will start the repairs soon, so they can avoid a collapse before winter. Doesn't look like they had time. Planks removed. This should weaken this son of a brick. St. Exel also has its little jokers who come to tag everything they find. I am gonna need a key for this one. won't open from this side. Let's find what this church has in store for me. Completely locked. We both knew you couldn't resist me. Completely locked. I'm certainly not done with the place.